All right. Welcome to the Pitchfork podcast for January 7th, 2021. Happy belated New Year. Guys, we're starting the show a little bit later because yesterday was a pretty wild marathon show, and boy, I needed to give myself a break. How you guys doing today? Let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling, how you guys doing. Follow me on social media. Follow me on every social media platform. We are streaming on several different platforms all at once, guys. I am streaming on Trovo. I am streaming on DLive. I am streaming on YouTube. I am streaming on Twitch. I am streaming on Facebook. I'm streaming on everywhere. I'm on all different types of platforms. You want to follow me on Twitter, Devil's Advocate, Twitch, Fuse Painter 86, YouTube, Devil's Advocate. If you want to participate in the show that I run every day for you guys, 253-203-6784 is the number to call in. Again, number to call in is 253-203-6784. If you want to participate in the show and you don't have a phone, I understand that during this time, many people don't have phones. That's fine, because guess what? I left a link to my Discord chat in the chat. Or whatever platform that you're watching this on. In the live chat, go check it out. So, join my Discord. You can join a voice chat and it'll be just like a phone call, guys. I will do that for you because guess what? I understand that during this period, some people cannot afford phones. That's what it is. So, guys, unless you've been living on the rock, we have seen an actual coup attempt in the U.S. A coup attempt, guys. All right? A coup attempt. We have seen some crazy stuff. You know, it's just ridiculous. You know, people died. You know, it's just people lost their lives. This event, I don't think a lot of people on the right realize with this event how magnitudinous, how huge this event actually was. I don't think people realize what this actually was. I don't think people realize how this actually looked. Let me break it down to some people who might be in the back there. This was a certified coup attempt. This was a freaking attempt at trying to usurp the United States government and try to usurp the rule of law and usurp the will of the people. You had people trying to usurp the will of other people via protesting and showing up at the Capitol building, and also to the U.S. House, and also to the U.S. Senate. And beyond, you know, I mean, you are seeing these protests be replicated across the country. I mean, you've had governors' mansions be invaded, Capitol City buildings invaded. We're gonna get into all that, guys. I want you guys to hit the like button, hit the share button, let people know that I run this content, guys. We're gonna get straight into the news. So just to kind of let you know the way that I run, you know, the news on this channel. We don't do just strictly Newsmax or just Fox or just MSNBC or just CNN. We do all of them. You're gonna get a huge combination of news from me. All right. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna get straight into the news. Hit the like button, hit the share button, let people know that I run this content. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the live scene. Let's go ahead and see. No, that is not the capture that I want. Turn that on. Let's go down here. All right, Newsmax right here. Again, the number to call in is 253-203-6784. Again, the number to call in is 253-203-6784. Let me go ahead and get up Skype. That way, when you guys call in, you know, so you'll have somebody that should call in too. I did set the show up pretty well. I streamed for a good long time, and I was putting out, as you can see, guys. If you follow me on social media, I put out a lot of videos. The one thing about me is that I do put out the content. I put out a heavy amount of content, and the way that I see it is that you gonna love me, because if not, you gonna hate me, because I'm gonna put out a lot of content. You know, I figured there is nothing wrong with you being a content creator and actually putting out some damn content, because a lot of people just get Patreon donations. They get donations from their fans and everything else, and these people, they never actually give their fans anything in return for their investment. You know, so let's see here. Trying to get to my Skype account. And with that being said, if you guys want to call in, again, I gave you the number to call in. It's gonna be 203-253. It's gonna be 253-203-6784. Again, the number is gonna be 253-203-6784. I remember that number off the top of my head. And you guys need to call in before we get into the live video and get into like the actual show. I want you guys to go ahead and call in and let people know how you feel about me, how you feel about the what happened yesterday, how you feel about what's going on, what's going down across the country. How do you guys feel about that? And I want people to hear you and hear your opinions. All right. So here we go. Let's get into it. All right, so this is newsmax.com, guys. I'm going to be posting links in the chat. That way you can follow along if you want to. This is not the only time I'm going to be reading the story. We're going to be getting to some live video, but we're going to get to the actual news stories first, so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, see how crazy this was. Oh my God! Go right there in the chat. You guys should have a link to this now, and it's also a live chat replay. 4 deaths reported around Capitol grounds. This was released on Wednesday, January 6th, was yesterday. NBC Washington has reported that there were 4 deaths on or around the U.S. Capitol grounds on Wednesday, as angry supporters of President Donald Trump stormed the iconic and historic building in a protest against the certification of Electoral College votes for Joe Biden. A woman died after being shot at the Capitol. Report says she was an unarmed Air Force vet, identified by Fox News as Ashley Babbitt of San Diego. Additionally, a woman and 2 men died after suffering medical emergencies around the Capitol grounds. The Metropolitan Police Department, Robert Conti said. The cause of death who had emergencies is awaiting reports by the medical examiner, NBC's report said. Conti said that there were also some 52 arrests made in connection with the riot. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser extended a public state of emergency declared earlier Wednesday for some 15 days. There was a citywide curfew after the siege was quelled. That woman that died, the Ashley Babbitt, she was shot and killed by Capital City Police when she jumped over a barrier. I showed some video yesterday. I'm not sure if the video is going to be still up, because YouTube has been going through and deleting all those videos. All right, but we're going to go on here. All right, the very next one, we went to Newsmax. Now we're going to go skip over to CNN. All right. I'm going to leave you the chat, the link in the chat. Slappy, this is not the same, Slappy. Don't you Slappy. Don't you even fucking try that shit. It is not the same as you showing to the goddamn Capitol building pulling all this shit now. Come on, Slappy. Stop it. I'm not even paying that. You know that sounds crazy. You know that sounds stupid. You are a grown man. You way more intelligent than that. This shit is not the same, bro. All right, so it wasn't just at D.C. It was also at the Washington State. Happens all over the country. All right, so pro-truck demonstrators entered the grounds of Washington governor's mansion as protesters gathered across the country. This is actually on the West Coast in Washington State. This was released on January 6th, yesterday. All right. While much of the nation was transfixed on the riot at the U.S. Capitol, supporters of Donald Trump demonstrated in cities across the country, and in Olympia, Washington, Protesters push into the governor's mansion property. Video from CNN affiliate Kiro showed demonstrators summon tactical gear and rifles yelling, "We are beyond talking at this point." A group shook the iron security gate at the property entrance until a door to the gate opened, the video shows. The governor, Jay Inslee, was never in danger, Washington State Patrol Sergeant Darren Wright said at a news briefing. Inslee did not immediately comment on the breach. Protesters now on the lawn of Governor Inslee's mansion. There's a video here I'm going to play. I want you guys to see. All right, so let's see if it plays. Wow. Wow. That's at the governor's mansion in Washington State. That's at the governor's mansion in Washington State. That's where the governor lives. That's where the governor lives. In Washington State. This is happening yesterday. This is happening all across the freaking country. Trump supporters pulling this shit. Look at this shit. This is at the governor's mansion in Washington State. It wasn't just DC. I want people to see this shit so that you can see that it was happening all over the country. Look at this shit, man. It's at the governor's mansion in Washington State. That happened yesterday. This is happening all across the freaking country. All across the country. And here's another one here. They're talking about the freaking cops. They're talking about the freaking cops who are protecting the freaking governor's mansion in Washington State. You took an oath is being yelled at officers who are now here standing between the door to Inslee's mansion. Trump supporters also chanting, "Stop the steal" at officers. Wow. Yo, this is happening across the country. It wasn't just one spot, yo. It wasn't, yeah, okay, so, all right, so let me go ahead and answer calls, get some calls, all right. Listen. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and call you back. Jesus, man, like, you know, I'm running the show here. I'm not just here for you. Gotta be patient there, son. All right, how you doing? I'm Devil's Advocate with the Pitchfork podcast. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm in my semi. I just turned it off so it ain't so loud.
Right. I apologize for not answering the call immediately. Normally shows have certain segments that I handle that, but I answer throughout. So, but yeah, go ahead and tell me how you feel.
Well, like, first off, I'm going to get this out of the way. The rioters on the DC siege and anywhere else that they did that, just plain wrong. Like, straight up, the moment people riot, I feel that's the moment you lost your right to life. Like this is just, you know.
First off, hey, where are you from? I don't want to know where you currently are, but where are you from?
Oh, I'm from South Texas, man.
South Texas. All right. So that's why I was like, I can hear an accent. I just can't put where.
Just barely. I lived all over the country, and my mom's from Mexico, and my dad's from Missouri, but I live in Texas.
So how do you feel about the general election? Do you think that it was stolen? Do you think that it was legitimate? Like, how do you feel about that one?
Well, I don't think it was stolen. Like, ballots were harvested or changed and whatnot. But I do feel like lying media for years pushed a narrative that was just wrong about the president, whether you like him or not.
Right.
You know, and that will affect things in a way. And it's like, yeah, it's not legally stolen or anything, but it is disgusting.
Right. I will say this. My relationship with Donald Trump is like this. I voted for him in 2016, and the reason why I voted for him.
I watched you more often back then. I've been working too hard to do YouTube lately.
Right, I understand. Well, the thing about it is my relationship with him now is currently is I look at it as, what have you done for me lately? And lately he's been acting like a damn fool, man. Like, you know, Twitter and Facebook had
Let's be fair. You knew that the first time you voted for him.
I knew that, but this time he's taking it to like a new level. Like, Twitter and Facebook just like basically banned him. They basically blocked him out for 24 hours, and then like Twitter just upgraded it like permanently, because Trump kept tweeting out shit, and they could directly prove that a whole lot of people who were showing up to that fucking route, that fucking riot, they had actually read that goddamn tweet. They were reading his tweets, so his tweets have a direct correlation with people showing up and doing crazy shit. So it's like
first off on that, if you say that, then you got to say the baseball game shooter was caused by Bernie Sanders, and I don't like saying that.
I mean, no. There's a big difference between Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. Let's just keep it a buck. Bernie Sanders is nowhere near as inflammatory as Donald Trump. There is no if you right now get into a freaking insult throwing contest with Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders, who's winning? Donald Trump.
Oh, Donald Trump. But that's just because Bernie Sanders is going to have an aneurysm.
No. It's because Donald Trump's personality. He was on wrestling. He was freaking WWE. So his personality is naturally abrasive. He is naturally a heel. He's naturally a freaking heel. And so
man kicked his ass.
Right, but I think the problem. Do you think that maybe if Trump had have scaled back some of the rhetoric, he would have won?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, just the way he talks is abrasive bust. I won't say that he ain't an abrasive asshole. Like, that's the reason I voted for him in the first place.
Right.
You know, like I'm just sick of having people in the office. Should I avoid cursing? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, curse, man. Say what the fuck you want to say, man. Speak your mind, brother. We are in a fucking pandemic. Trust me. If you're not cursing right now, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, because we're in a fucking pandemic.
Fair enough. I'm just waiting for the other curses of God to come, and then I can boog out. No, but just dark humor. Don't worry. Yeah. But I wouldn't say there's a direct correlation between Trump and them. For one, those, from what I heard, those were mostly QAnon types that did that, and other ones who got swept up in the crowd. And let's be honest, QAnon was going to happen and be crazy no matter what. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein guaranteed that.
Yeah, the problem with that is that it wasn't just QAnon. Now, some of the more vocal ones are QAnon. But the problem is that I used to be a Trump voter, and I used to be in the Trump crowd, and I know for a fact it's not just QAnon. That's pretty much the prevailing view. And one of the reasons why I left South Carolina, right? Because I spent more than 30 years in South Carolina. That's my home state. But I love because I just couldn't stand Trump supporters anymore. They were fucking insufferable, man. They wouldn't wear a mask. They were fucking racist and shit. They would talk shit to you and shit. I mean, they would just listen. My dislike of Donald Trump a lot of times isn't even Donald Trump. It's his fucking followers.
No, that's a fair enough. And the followers of any crowd can be poisonous as hell. You know, but that's just.
But his take it to a new fucking level. Like his take it to a level of. I'm at a Trump rally that was in Seattle, and it was pretty small, and Antifa was showing up, so they were gonna like wrap it up and get the fuck out of there.
Wait, was that the one where Michael Reinhold killed that dude?
I'm not sure. I went ahead and left. I'm not sure what happened. Like after that, I didn't hear nothing else about it. But basically, when I was there, I was talking to some of the Trump supporters, some of the Trump voters, and the way that they were talking about him, it was like a fucking cult leader. It was fucking creepy, dude. It was fucking creepy.
Well, that is. No, I'll give you that. People will do that. That's true. But that's true of any politician.
I never saw that with fucking Barack Obama. Barack Obama, people would not allow you to criticize him because he was black. They never worship him. Trump, they are worshiping him.
I don't know, man. I've seen. Well, I'll say this: my grandma was creepy towards Obama. She was like my grandma's, for some reason, very bizarre for considering where she lives and everything. Hardcore, like she is a Democrat cult leader. Doesn't believe anything negative about any Democrat, even if it's proven on camera.
Right. That
like she still
blue, no matter who, right?
She thinks Anthony Weiner's a good man that got
oh my god,
lied about.
Oh my god. No, here's the thing, man. I want to tell you, like, the most cringiest thing I seen with Barack Obama worship was the Obama girl. That was the most cringiest thing that I seen, and that was the max.
Was that the Obama phone girl?
Yeah. That was the cringiest thing.
But Obama phone.
But under Donald Trump,
me and my friends still joke about that.
But let's compare that to freaking Donald Trump. You have the MAGA Buffalo Furry. Did you see that shit? The Buffalo Furry?
Okay, real quick. Was this just a mascot or was this an actual furry?
This guy dressed up like a fucking buffalo. He had no shirt on. He had a big ass hat on. He had all the buffalo gear on. He looked like a fucking buffalo MAGA furry. Like, that's what people are freaking calling him. I'm not sure if he's like an actual furry, but you don't show up to the fucking Capitol building looking like a goddamn humanoid buffalo and expect people to not make the goddamn connection, given that furries do fucking exist. I mean, I'm sorry.
By the way, real quick, I don't know if you know any furry communities, but they are disturbingly filled with communists and Nazis.
I wouldn't say that. I would say because the community calls for you to wear a mask and a freaking helmet or a mascot thing, it's very easy for people to hide amongst that community and have some pretty extreme views. But most furries that I've seen, because I'm actually part of like a furry server on Discord, and if you want to join, I can actually send you an invite link. They're actually a pretty friendly bunch, man.
Furries tend to be good people. I don't.
Yeah, like, they're fucking weird though. I ain't gonna lie, they're fucking weird, bro. They're fucking weird.
Like, any group that spends thousands of dollars to express their sexuality is weird. Let's be honest.
They are fucking weird, bro. Listen, you will never ever get me to defend these motherfuckers. All right.
I'm still trying to figure out what ESPN is. I'm just too scared to Google it.
Yeah. The other question that I want to ask you is this.
Yeah.
So let's say that these protests and these demonstrations continue. What do you think that this goes?
Which ones do you mean? Like right wing, left wing, or both?
I mean, it ain't the left right now that people are really concerned with. Let's be honest. They hate the left right now.
Well,
it's the right. Because see, as bad as freaking Antifa is, and they are pretty bad, they didn't show up to the fucking Senate and was hanging from the second fucking balcony. I think to the Secret Service.
I got an ongoing joke about that very thing. Some people were saying, "Oh, Antifa hadn't murdered anyone yet for years," and my response was, "It's not because Antifa isn't violent; it's because leftists suck at violence."
Right.
And I'm just saying that conservatives and right wingers tend to be better at it.
Well, it's not even that. Listen, the one thing that I want to explain to people is that the right more so than the left engages in whataboutism. The left excuses their violence, right? They actually just to say, well, that's okay because, right? But they don't just bring up some other, like something else to just excuse it. Now, there are some who basically engage in whataboutism, but that's not their calling card. Their calling card is just saying, well, what we did was just right anyways. Whataboutism is not denying what you did was wrong. Whataboutism is saying, what they did was wrong too, and therefore what I did was right, or what happened here was right.
Well, I get what you're saying there, but let me do this as far as to answer your question. After Trump lost, we saw leftists acting like high-profile ones, AOC, Bernie Sanders, Maxine Waters, but she's out of her damn mind anyway. So,
right.
Her weird gizzard neck and her bejeweled cowboy hat. Anyway, saying that we need to create a registry of known Trump supporters and Trump people who worked with him, so as to make sure they never get jobs in and whatnot. Right?
Right.
And these weren't just the crazy. These were people in top positions of power in the country.
Right.
And we saw people on CNBC talking about healing like the post-segregation era of South Africa, which I don't know if you know, but while it may have been justified in the South African instance, do that to Trump, what they did to those guys, do that to Trump supporters would be fucking insane, because they were literally dragging them in court and forcing them to apologize for bad things.
I think that given what happened yesterday, there's definitely some apologies that are definitely in order.
Well,
when you have people who are carrying Blue Lives Matter,
every single Republican in a position of power, including Donald Trump, although he did it in the most bumbling, stupid way possible, said that was bad.
Well, no. Let's be completely honest. Listen, there's a difference between saying something is bad and then saying it was bad, but I'll give you a prime example. I'll give you a prime example. Yesterday in my comment section, because I started pushing out content basically the minute or less types of videos. So I put it out, and the very first comment that I got was, "So you think that the BLM and Antifa riots across the country during the summer was okay?" I've gotten that comment no less than 80 times in the past 6 hours. All of them Republicans.
No, and they're wrong. No. But let me point this out. All Republicans in power, and let's even exclude Trump, but all Republicans in power unequivocally denounced those people.
That's not true. I can prove that it's not true. There's actually one. There's actually a delegate elect who actually participated in the Freedom riots. Who actually was actually in the crowds, and I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna show that. Don't worry. When you hang up, we gonna look at it, son. All right,
but let me point this out. The fact that even one Republican denounced it is more than left-wingers did when it came to actually.
I don't see a left-wing politician participating in a riot on the fucking Capitol. There is no comparison. Sorry.
Yeah. No, they have done riots. They've been in the riots. They've been
what? When? Name one time.
But my point is this. What's his fucking name in Seattle? He went down there with them and told them it was okay.
Whoa, no. March with them was actually in the midst. Show me a left-wing politician who went to the Capitol. No. I don't care about what happens in any other state. The Capitol, that's a whole different thing, bro. That's a whole different ballgame.
I don't care what building it is. My point.
No, bro. The Capitol is that, bro. Come on now. Are you actually telling me something that happened in freaking Seattle is the same as happens in fucking DC? Dude, the implications and the laws are even different.
No, the consequences aren't the same, but the moral action of it is just bad.
Fair enough, but I mean, if I'm looking at it objectively is not the same, man.
Let me get my point here.
Go ahead.
But let me get my point here.
Go ahead.
The thing is that leftists are actively looking to make being right-wing, even slightly right-wing, a moral flaw of somebody. They're trying to make it evil in people's eyes. And if they keep doing this, the reality is that the right-wingers are the ones who own all the guns. They're the ones who own all the farms. They own all the ranches. And if you keep calling people evil, eventually they're just going to say, okay then, you don't get my ranch, you don't get my food, and don't step on my property.
Can I point something out to you? Most farmers, when you look at the country, they're pretty split actually. They're not. There's no inherently left wing or inherently right wing. In fact, you would find there's a lot of left wing farmers out there. You would actually be shocked.
Yeah, until the very moment they see every single left wing politician calling them rednecks and rubes.
Well, again, you just said let's not generalize, and what did you just do? Generalize.
Oh, I didn't say generalize.
You did. You said that is until they hear a left wing politician. Listen, you have no proof that they will even hear that, let alone that it will get that it will come from a left wing politician. Because there's been plenty of Republican politicians who have talked shit about vegan people who are poor. Trust me, Mitt Romney is a prime example. Mitt Romney talks shit about the freaking comedy man.
Everybody does it. Nobody likes Mitt Romney.
But we can't just play the no true Scotsman.
Because, real quick, I didn't say don't generalize, because I generalize all the time. I'll say, all right, for example, Democrat politicians are the second most evil people on the planet after Nazis and communists.
I mean, I would probably add like pedophiles, maybe like ISIS and some other people, you know.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And, also you can generalize, you can say Democrats support abortion. Yeah, there's like 2 in Virginia that don't.
That's the average person, though. The average independent supports abortion. I think it's like not even close.
Yeah, well, that's like supporting the murder of Jews, as far as I'm concerned. Anybody who supports abortion is evil.
Okay. You're talking about most of the country, so.
Okay.
I mean, if you think most of the country is evil, then there's no point in you complaining about riots and protests, right?
Murdering babies is wrong.
So, but here's the thing though. I'm trying to get something to you though. If you think that most of the country, because again, that's most of the country. It's been polled to death.
Actually, no, it's about half.
No, it's not, bro. Bro, I've written articles about this as a freaking journal. I'm telling you, it's most of the country. It's been that way for like decades now. Decades. It's not just like one decade.
No, but look, the thing is that Democrats are actively looking to make being right wing a moral condemnation of people.
And what did you just do to the freaking left wing? You just did the exact same thing.
Say that.
You just did.
No, that's not. Oh yeah, no. I get that it may seem hypocritical, but my reason for saying it
doesn't just seem it. It is it.
No, the reason I say it is because, for example, they support abortion. That's a great reason. Like at least half of the Democrats I've seen in the Senate are supporting restrictions on freedom of speech. They want to take away guns. They just elected the biggest gun grabber in American history.
I would say Ronald Reagan is actually the biggest gun grabber because Ronald Reagan got more he got more bills passed for gun control as a California governor and also as president than any other president in the freaking American history, including Barack Obama. Because
moving on.
But wait, no, we're not, no. And also, the only reason why that I can carry a firearm, hold on, wait. The only reason why that I can carry a firearm on federal property is because of Barack Obama, and the vice president at the time was Joe Biden. So I mean, let's be honest, there is no such thing as no pro gun, no fucking pro gun party. Both parties are anti-gun. President, fucking.
I wasn't saying no, but right now, Democrats are undeniably the party of anti-gun. That's an undeniable reality.
There is no party that is pro-gun. That's the point that I'm making. There is no party that is pro-gun because under Barack Obama, I could actually own a fucking bump stock. Under Trump, I cannot own a bump stock. There is no party that is pro-gun.
No, that was disgusting of him to go with that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, you can't be anti-gun and for human rights. That's it. Anybody that claims they're pro-gun,
well, then Trump doesn't. He's not for freaking human rights, and neither was Ronald fucking Reagan then.
No, Donald Trump isn't for anything really. He's a politician like the rest of them. He's better than most in the sense that he has no filter, which I like.
I mean, a lot of presidents didn't have a filter, man. There were presidents who actually owned slaves. I'm pretty sure they had a much lower filter than Donald Trump. If you actually own people.
Let's talk about politicians that are at least within twice my lifetime.
I mean, but Donald Trump constantly says, I'm the best president. I'm the least racist president in this history compared to freaking Abraham Lincoln. Well, if he can bring up Abraham Lincoln, I'm just saying.
Except maybe Abraham Lincoln was the big
Well, he brought up Abraham Lincoln, so if he's gonna compare himself in any way or mention himself with Abraham Lincoln in the same sentence, I'm gonna bring up shit that happened before then. I'm sorry. That's just fair.
That was a comedy skit that he did, and it was.
He said it multiple times.
No, exactly. That's why Lincoln with the big hat. Nobody can take themselves seriously and say with the big hat.
No, that is not what that man said multiple times. Now, come on now.
Also, even if it wasn't a skit, it was hilarious.
It was hilarious, but it was hilariously revealing about Trump. That motherfucker.
My point is this.
Go ahead.
Look, real quick. My point is this: that Democrats are not looking to be conciliatory at all. They say they are, but then they turn around and they do everything in their power to attack Republicans and conservatives.
Right.
And I'm just saying, like, they keep tearing up the heat, and they're surprised when Republicans respond with heat. Like, and I don't support it. I don't support the rioting or anything. I'm just saying, like, you can't be surprised when Republicans do it when you've been egging on your guys doing it for months or years.
But here's the part that I think you have to be a little bit honest on. Republicans started it. Yep, and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. Because look at Georgia, prime example. One of the reasons why, because again, you can't just bring up rioting without mentioning the reasons why people are rioting. A prime example is Ahmaud Arbery.
Georgia.
No. Georgia again, certain things can cause international issues, like for example with George Floyd. So it shortly began with Ahmaud Arbery. You have people like Tim Pool, racist ass fucking piece of shit Tim Pool, fucking Asian racist fucking Tim Pool, Sticks Hexenhammer 666.
What do you mean about Georgia?
I'm going to actually explain it. There's been so much racial tension there caused by Republicans, and I know this because I lived in South Carolina and also in parts of Georgia for over 30 goddamn years. I can tell you, the Republicans there are the absolute fucking race baiters. They will call you nigger to your fucking face. It will be racist as shit. They will literally kill black people in those fucking states, and they've been doing it for fucking decades. Okay, all right. So when you have shit like that, you have the fucking Ahmaud Arbery shit. That shit caused nationwide tension, nationwide anger, because you had for months this man was murdered. No one even knew about it. And then when you look back into the actual reports, you are seeing that a lot of that shit was damn covered up. But then you have people like Tim Pool on damn YouTube, Sticks Hexenhammer. You had fucking donut operator, piece of shit, racist ass fucking cracker. You had that shit happening.
Donut operator is not a racist.
Oh yes he is. I will hang up this damn phone. No, yes he is. Fuck off. Yes he is. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Chocolate operator.
I literally watch most every one of his videos, and when it comes to white people who are shot by cops, he says that that's wrong. But when it comes to fucking black people, he fucking excuses it. Bullshit. I've watched him for fucking years.
I've never seen him say it was wrong to shoot a white person or.
He never says it. Do you think again, this is something I gotta explain to people, especially from like Texas and goddamn South. Do you think that racist people just wear a fucking Klan robe? No, you have to listen to what they're saying. If you listen to what he's saying, he's a racist piece of shit. I've actually taken the time for years to listen to what he was saying. If you read between the lines, you don't think a black man from the goddamn South, from South Carolina, who used to live next to fucking skinheads, can identify a fucking racist over you, maybe? Maybe? Possibly?
No, I'm just saying I think you're being a little sensitive about it. You're reading too much into it.
Okay. All right. Was Ahmaud Arbery, yes or no, was that a fucked up shooting? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, donut operator said that it wasn't. Even after it was fucking revealed that Travis McMichael killed that man because he was fucking black. Yes or no? No. Stop. Yes or no? Did he ever say it was wrong? Based on what was revealed. Did he ever say that?
He made a single video about it where he was like...
No, he made multiple videos. Bullshit.
I'll look into it, but I'm pretty sure he didn't make very many videos.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Based on the information that is now available, yes or no? Did he make the right call?
Donut operator, I'm pretty sure he said it was fucked up.
Yes or no? Did he make the right call? He did not say it was fucked up. No, he didn't. The only one of the few who said it was fucked up was calling Noir, and he disagreed with Donut Operator because of his goddamn view. In fact, it was Donut Operator and also Brandon Tatum who both admitted they were fucking wrong about that shit. But they would not call it racism. Even though we both know both of the guys who shot Ahmaud Arbery were known fucking racists.
Real quick, that information only came out like 2 months after we...
Bullshit. That information has been out there. It's been out there. Bullshit. I'm in the media.
The definitive evidence we got was 2 months later when a friend of theirs said that they called...
That is not true because my video about Tim Pool, when it comes to the whole racist shit, is more than 2 months old. You're talking about back in like May, June. I can prove it right now. I can actually post the link to the fucking video right now in the goddamn chat so that you can see that this shit is fucking old.
But no, look, we've been going on for almost 30 minutes, damn. But look, I'm just saying the left are not trying to be reconciliatory. They're not trying to at least turn the temperature down. They need to understand that if the left pushes for a fight, they won't win.
No one's pushing the temperature but the right. The right has been the racist pieces of garbage. Yes or no? Is there any reason for black people to believe that the right are the racists? Is there any reason? Do you think? And again, this is gonna determine my fucking level of goddamn respect. Yes or no? Can you see why certain black people had an issue with the right during this summer, and maybe that was part of the reason why there were fucking protests? Maybe.
In reference to what? George Floyd?
Oh my God. I'm talking about just overall. The average black person, again, you are not allowed to say you don't know. You fucking know. Okay? You live in Texas, so you fucking know. The average black person who might vote for a Democrat, why do you think they view Republicans as fucking racist? And you are not allowed to say, well, that's just their opinion. Any legitimate reason why you might think that? Why they might think that?
No, there ain't.
Okay. So you are that fucking delusional. There's no reason. No reason. Not even one.
What's his name in Iowa said a racist thing one time and got fucking kicked off of every committee possible that was...
Are you being fucking serious right now? Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
Listen, you can't be serious. You are not that fucking retarded. You cannot be that retarded. You cannot be. You know good and well the reason why there are. I'm not saying that it is legitimate. I'm saying you know good and well the reason why there are plenty of black people who think the Republicans are fucking racist. I'm a fucking Republican, and even I think that now.
What reason?
I want you just to pause just for a second. Pause.
No, I need.
No. Pause for a second. Think about what the fuck you just said.
Yeah, what reason?
I want you to understand, responses like this is a reason why there can never be goddamn peace. There's no way you are that fucking delusional.
No, I actually want to know.
There is no way. If you go to any part of the South, you will see more racist than any other part of the country. And you want to know how I can fucking prove that? You have no fucking evidence to the goddamn contrary. You know how I can fucking prove that? I traveled to 48 states in 6 fucking months with actual footage. And I've been called nigger, fucking monkey, told to go home, treated like shit, only in the fucking deep South areas that I've lived in for more than 30 fucking years. So do fucking not pretend like you don't know why people call Republicans racist. You are not that fucking retarded.
Dude, I've lived in the South my whole life. I have literally only ever met one racist.
Alright, I'm hanging up. No. You are not that fucking retarded. I'm not buying that shit. If anyone out there thinks like that, you're fucking retarded. You're fucking retarded. You know good and Slappy, you and your friend can fucking leave. Seriously. That's fucking retarded. That's fucking retarded. How in the hell do you not? I didn't ask him if they were racist. I said, can you see why some of them might think that Republicans are racist? I didn't ask him if they are racist. I asked him, can you at least see why they think that? You fucking retard. This is why people think that you're fucking racist and fucking retarded. This is why people think that the fucking South is filled with a goddamn bunch of retards who will show up to the goddamn Capitol and do dumb shit. Because you say the most stupidest shit out there and you think that people are dumb. No, fuck you, Slappy. There is no way in hell. I asked him a question. I didn't say, tell me that they are racist. I didn't say, agree with me that they are racist. I said, could you see how or why they might think that? There is nobody in the fucking U.S. who thinks that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm already in your goddamn comments. No, I cannot stand stupid shit. And you know that, Slappy. You know that about me. I can't stand stupid shit. Don't be fucking stupid. Don't be fucking stupid. No, I'm sorry. Sorry. You go in timeout, and so do you. You both go in damn timeout. No. Keep it fucking real. Don't fucking lie to me. 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 Keep it fucking real. Be a fucking man. If you lie to me, I'm gonna treat you like shit. See, even if you don't agree with me, so long as you keep it real, I can tolerate that. If you bullshit me, I will treat you like shit. Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me. People like Slappy and Reckless Trucker and every other MAGA right-wing fucking retard out there, you're the reason why people think Republicans are fucking racist. Because not only are Republicans fucking racist, you're fucking oblivious to the fucking racism. This is why no one fucking likes you. This is why you lost the House, the Senate, and the fucking White House. You don't think, and the main reason why you lost all that, right, were black people in Georgia. That was the main difference in the fucking turnout. Because black people in Georgia had never turned out like that before. Okay? The numbers show that shit. No. It's not like your fucking Sidney Powell, Alicia Kraken types of fucking retarded ass got the numbers. No. These are actual fucking numbers, assholes. Actual fucking numbers. Black people are an actual voting bloc now. And the black people have spoken. There cannot be that many black people who think that you're a racist and there not be at least one legitimate point to fucking make. How do you want me to convince black people to vote for fucking Republicans if you are so fucking stupid that you will not admit to simple fucking truths? How can you ever change a problem if you never admit it's a fucking problem to even goddamn begin with? Who the fuck is so goddamn retarded that you don't know there's a reason why blacks in Georgia think that you're racist? I'm not saying that you are racist. I'm saying there's a reason why people think that. Do you understand? I asked that. I said, do you understand why they think that? Well, no, I don't understand. You mean tell me you've gone throughout your life, you haven't heard one black person say, you know, I think those Republicans are racist, and here's why. You haven't seen one TV show, one internet series, one video game, one movie. There is no fucking way in hell you have never heard the reason why a black person thinks Republicans are racist if you were in the fucking U.S. And you are over the age of goddamn 15. There's no way in fucking hell. There's no way in goddamn hell. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't believe you. There is no way in hell. You are too old. You are too old for that. You know better. Stop bullshitting. Stop bullshitting. No, I'm gonna treat you fucking harshly from now on because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people fucking denying goddamn simple fucking reality. I'm tired of that shit. Reality is fucking reality. It doesn't just change because you don't fucking like it. It doesn't just change because you want to just ignore someone's fucking struggle. It doesn't just change because you fucking love cops. It doesn't just change because you want BLM is they're worse than the fucking communists. BLM, they're worse than that. Shut the fuck up, you goddamn retards. There is nothing comparable to going to the fucking Capitol building and setting shit on fucking fire. Attacking the goddamn cops with fucking... You had people waving Blue Lives Matter flags attacking cops. Do you understand how fucking retarded that is? You go down to the fucking deep south, you get people calling black people niggas. The fucking highest number of goddamn Klansmen. Confederate flags everywhere. And I know, because I lived in the fucking south for over 30 fucking years, assholes. How dare you, reckless trucker, you piece of shit, and Slappy, you piece of shit. How dare you? How dare you, right? How dare you tell me about a state that I've lived in for over 30 fucking years? You don't think that at some point I've seen some shit that makes me like this? I'm just making all this shit up, huh? That all these black folk who keep voting the exact same way, you don't think there's a reason for that? You don't think that maybe the Republicans caused that? You don't think that maybe there are an inordinate amount of racism? Oh, well, every size has race. Assholes. Every size have races, but none like yours. If I go right now to the fucking Deep South, there are parts of the Deep South that I can't even go to. And I know, because I live in those fucking states. How can you sit there and I'm telling you this shit, and you're sitting there trying to convince me that I didn't see the shit that I fucking saw? Do you understand how that comes across to a fucking black person? It's fucking insulting, assholes. That's why they won't listen to you. It's fucking insulting. Nobody wants to fucking deal with that shit. Nobody wants to fucking tolerate that shit. You can't sit there and just deny people's experiences, deny people's fucking struggles, deny people's shit, especially when they can prove it. Especially when you know it's true. Especially when you know it's happening. I'm gonna have to go ahead and put you back in fucking timeout again. See? This time it's gonna be even goddamn longer. See? It's just, again, I gotta sit there and just keep doing that, man. It's just, again, and again, DM Cosmic Chaos in the chat, he said it perfectly. This is textbook. This is a textbook reason why most black people vote blue. Just saying. Again, people have to understand this is why people have been doing this. It's again, that's why people have been doing this. It's because people are so fucking oblivious. We don't like this shit. We don't like it when you deny shit that people can prove. I don't just make this shit up. If I am a Trump voter, if I'm willing to vote for the right, I am not your average black person. I'm willing to be fucking convinced. But if you assholes can't shut the fuck up and just admit to fucking simple reality, then guess what? Fuck you then. Fuck you then. I'll be actively against you, even harder than what I've already been. You want an enemy? Fine, you got it then. My fucking channel is no longer pro-Trump at all. It wasn't that before, but it definitely ain't now. And if you don't like that, guess what? Tough shit. Because it's my fucking channel. And you don't get to tell me what I can and can't say on my own fucking show, on my own fucking channel. This is not slavery, bitches. Okay? Slavery's over. I can do whatever the fuck I like. If I want to rub my nuts on this goddamn show, I can fucking do that. Deal with it. You know, I'm real sick of these fucking closet ass racists just popping up, right? Popping up and pretending like they're not fucking racist, right? Well, you know, your race doesn't matter. What matters is facts. What matters is facts. Okay, it is a fact that this country was founded on fucking racism. It is a fact that your people were not held in fucking slavery for hundreds of goddamn years. No, fuck your Irish. If there was a single Irish slave, good. I hope more of them become goddamn slaves. Shut the fuck up about goddamn Irish slaves. It does not compare to black slavery, bitches. Shut the fuck up about that fucking stupid ass shit. I don't want to hear about it no more. The second that you mention Irish slaves, guess what? I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna respond with, I hope that there are more fucking Irish slaves. Good. It does not compare to black slavery, and you fucking know it. I am so sick of you closet racist pieces of shit constantly lying, manipulating, excusing. Tell the fucking truth, you pieces of fucking shit, you Republican fucking nutcases. No one likes you right now because of shit like that. Have you even watched any of my goddamn content? Do you even know my damn story? If you knew my story, you would fucking know the reason why I got so mad when that motherfucker just denied shit that got them happen. If you knew my damn story. You want so hard to fucking deny racism, to fucking deny simple goddamn reality. You want so hard to fucking do that shit. So hard. And so when black people see that shit, when they hear that shit, they get fucking mad. Justifiably mad. Stop that retarded ass shit. You don't have to, you do not have to be a piece of shit your entire life. You can get better. And it starts today. Just simply accept simple reality. There is institutional racism in this country, and there has always been. Donald Trump said it during the fucking Woodward takes himself, assholes. He said that yeah, he thinks it exists. It just exists less here than in other countries. He never denied that it fucking existed. He said it himself. Did you actually know that? No, of course not. Of course not. It's not really shocking because Donald Trump was a Democrat for a long time. He's not really a fucking Republican, so it's not really all that shocking. Stop denying shit that happens to people all the time. Because when you do that shit, it makes people like me angry because I've experienced a lot of that shit. And essentially, it's like calling me a goddamn liar. Okay? Okay? It'd be one thing if I was claiming that there were magical dragons and magical unicorns that were flying through the South. But if I'm claiming that there's a lot of racism in the fucking American South, who the fuck in their right mind is going to really question that shit? Huh? Are we really going? This motherfucker here, right? This dumb fuck. This dumb fuck, right? He's claims that he's got a semi, so I'm guessing that he's traveling. The guy to call in. I'm thinking to myself, surely, right? Surely, if you're traveling and you travel in the South, you've seen the racism. You've seen what I'm talking about. He gonna sit there and pretend like he hasn't seen it. Even the way that he was answering, right? You could tell he was fucking lying. That's why I was getting mad, because understand something. One of the things I used to do in the fucking army is I used to interrogate goddamn terrorists. That's how I can read through people so goddamn fast. I used to interrogate terrorists. So I know when you're fucking lying to me. I know when you're fucking lying to me. Stop fucking lying. If you would just accept simple reality, you would not have the problems that with fucking black people in Georgia and fucking beyond that you're having. Because the average Trump voter will not fucking accept reality. Will not tell the goddamn truth. Be it about cops, be it about racism, be it about, poverty, or you fucking name it. Marijuana laws. Because they won't accept reality. Black people hate them. I gotta fucking tell you, the average black person fucking hates you. And I've been to 48 states in 6 months, so I fucking know. That's a hell of a goddamn sample size. That's a hell of a sample size. That is a hell of a sample size. And I gotta tell you, they fucking hate you. For all the reasons that I just named. The constant dick sucking of goddamn cops, the denial of racism, the denial of historical racism, the fucking obliviousness, even if you aren't just fucking lying and just being dismissive to be a fucking asshole, or the idea that because you haven't seen it, it doesn't fucking exist. Bitch, we have the fucking internet. I've never seen a Chinese person be abusing goddamn China, but I know abuse happens there. You wanna know why? I look it up. So how is it that me, who does not live in China, a black man who probably would not fit, if you are white, you would fit into China a whole lot more than a black man. Everyone fucking knows that. But I know a lot about China. So there's no fucking excuse for me for me to know that much about a fucking different country, and yet you know nothing about your own. See, that's what lets me know, given the internet fucking era, given the fact that most everyone has a goddamn smartphone in their goddamn pocket, that lets me know that it's not ignorance. It's fucking intentional. There is no way on planet Earth that in 2021, if I ask a white person, can you understand the reason why some black folk might call Republicans racist? I'm not saying that Republicans are racist. I'm saying, can you understand why they would think that? And you said, well, I don't know. You're fucking lying. You are a piece of shit, and you know you are a piece of shit. You know you're full of shit. There is no way in the world I should ask you that question, and you can't say, okay, I can kind of see it. I can see why. Not that I agree with that sentiment, but I can see why. How can you not at least see it? Do you understand how insane you have to be? We're gonna get into the news story again, because people like that are wasting my fucking time. Waste my goddamn time. Waste my goddamn time. Like there's just no point in you dealing with someone who's like that. Those people, they are hopeless. You can't save them. You can't fix them. They're just the most retarded people possible. You know. So we're gonna look at some footage.
Is there right in the middle of all of this. He's joining us on the phone right now. So, Alex, explain what you're seeing and what you're hearing. How worried are the folks where you are?
Well, they're not worried.
This is as it was happening on yesterday.
We're on the western side of the Capitol, right where the inauguration is going to take place in 2 weeks. And there's been a significant escalation in just the last few moments. The protesters had been relatively peaceful and held at bay by a police line. In the last few minutes, they have broken through that police line. I am watching as we speak throngs of protesters climbing the steps on the western side of the Capitol. They have reached up onto the terrace of the Capitol. I can see at least half a dozen protesters scaling, literally climbing
the walls of the Capitol to get up to where their fellow protesters are. In response, the police have fired tear gas. We've had several rounds of tear gas that have had protesters choking and their eyes streaming. Well, it is hard to say what the police presence is out here. I cannot see any sort of law enforcement. Right now, everything I'm seeing is protesters getting onto the grounds of the Capitol with very little pushback from law enforcement. Wolf?
Yeah, and we anticipated something like this could happen. That's why the mayor of Washington, D.C. asked that the D.C. National Guard be activated. But what I hear you saying, Alex, is you don't see Capitol Police, you don't see military, National Guard on the scene right now, but you see a lot of protesters going through, breaching Capitol Hill steps, getting to areas where clearly they're breaking the law. Do they understand they potentially could be arrested, sent to jail for what they're doing?
I assume they certainly do, but that they don't care at all. There has been law enforcement, including what I imagine to be park police up there. They are no longer here. There are different movements, it seems, within this group of protesters. There have been some who wanted to protest peacefully, who are asking others to leave this side of the Capitol to go to another side to carry out a peaceful protest. But in just the past few moments, there has been
look at
a
this,
lot
man.
of momentum,
Look at this.
Within this
Oh my God.
calling for their fellow protesters and activists to essentially
Oh
storm
my
the
God.
Capitol, to get up those steps.
That's
And right
insane,
now, what I'm
bro.
looking at are scores of protesters
That is so
up on the
insane,
terrace,
bro.
of the Capitol where this inauguration
Look at this crazy shit, bro.
to take place, holding all sorts of flags, Trump flags, American flags, don't tread on me flags. The people that I'm looking at here appear to feel like they do have the upper hand, and I'm not seeing any sort of sign of law enforcement right now from where I am.
Well, that's not good at all. Stand by. Phil Mattingly is up on Capitol Hill. You're watching what's going on. Phil, you've covered Capitol Hill for a long time. What are you seeing?
Yeah, Wolf, I think let's start from the basics of what the Capitol Police were trying to do going into this day and what they do for most big events. They set up a security perimeter of fences, about 100, 150 feet away from the actual building itself. The general public is not allowed in there. You're not allowed through there unless you have a pass. Those barricades have been completely busted through at this point. There's thousands of people now that have gone through those barricades. The Capitol Police, based on where I am across the street, watching this transpire, the Capitol Police have basically backed off closer into the building to try and circle a perimeter of the Capitol building itself. The bigger issue right now, it would appear, is the number of protesters, and they are clearly in the hundreds, who have now climbed up the steps of the Capitol building. This is an area that the general public is never allowed on, even in normal days, certainly not a day like today. They've essentially overtaken the front of the Capitol, and not just hundreds of people having climbed onto the Capitol building and up the steps of the Capitol building itself, center steps of the Capitol, but also thousands more on the ground waiting there. So the word we've gotten right now is essentially from Capitol Police, the Capitol building itself is shut down. It's locked down. Nobody's leaving the building. But I think the bigger question right now is this is an overwhelming number of people for the Capitol Police and for what they're prepared for. And, well, you know this as well as anybody. There's been no shortage of huge events and very large protests in Washington, D.C. that come around the Capitol, that are near the Capitol, that are focused on the Capitol. And I've just simply never seen anything like this. Not just the breaching of the barricades, but the actual climbing onto the Capitol building in the pavilion itself. They are not physically inside the building, but they are standing right at the doors from the center steps to get into the building right now. So obviously a lot of concern internally between Capitol Police, between staff around here, in terms of what's going to happen next and what the actual goals are, Wolf.
Yeah, I've covered a lot of huge demonstrations in Washington, D.C., especially around Capitol Hill. I haven't seen anything like this. John King, you've covered a lot of these as well. This is pretty dangerous when you see these protesters going through a barricade, getting inside this area. You got the Vice President of the United States, you got the leadership of the House and the Senate. They're debating these articles right now, and all of a sudden we see this going on.
It's a scary scene, plain and simple. It is a scary scene, and every American has the right to protest, even if what they're protesting is a fantasy, meaning that the President of the United States won the election. He did not. But as Phil was noting and Manu was noting, the President of the United States, encouraged these protesters, and at one point said he might go with them. He has said that before and not actually shown up for the demonstrations. But, Wolf, there's a line, and it's not a fine line, there's a clear line between activism and anarchy. They are on federal property. The United States Congress is meeting inside those doors. They have every right to be around the grounds and to demonstrate and to make...
I want you to understand something, right? I want you to hear something. This was just insane. It was insanity on a level that is rarely witnessed, right? And I want you guys to watch some more footage, man. I want you guys to see some more of this footage, man. I know there was one person who had
Martha McCallum from additional thoughts now.
Same thing. Hearing these reports that there's tear gas being used in the rotunda, as Brett has just reported, the members are being told to get those gas masks that are under their seats. The other big question is, where is the vice president? We're told that he was rushed out of the chamber, and this answers the question that I raised before. You know, I was under the assumption that they would be safe in the chamber. That was before we realized that people had actually breached the building and were walking through the rotunda. Obviously, this is a huge victory for these protesters. They have disrupted the system in an enormous way. And I just want to, remind everyone of what happened earlier this week, right? People going to Josh Hawley's house. We've seen spray paint on Mitch McConnell's door, on Nancy Pelosi's door as well. And we've all been sort of tracking the escalation of this. Now, look at what you've got now. You have protesters inside the Capitol building in quite an incredible act that I think you could, revolt is a word that, can be used here in some ways.
I just want to jump in here.
On the stairs. Yeah, right, go ahead.
This is pretty insane.
Yes, because Congressman Michael...
That was unbelievable, man. Like, what was he going down? This was being reported on across the world. Across the world. Here we go. You guys can watch it right there. I will be right back. I'll let the video play for you guys so you guys keep watching.
tonight?
officers standing on the outside of that door. And since they have been on the outside of the door, I have not seen anyone make their way in. But right now I'm seeing a lot of pushing against the officers. They're able to there's flags blocking the view, but just if I move over to the side a little bit, there's some pushing going on between officers and those supporters that are trying to make their way in as they're chanting, "Let us." They are saying this is our capital.